Murder of Ipob lawyer assassinated by Nigerian army. Well, I won't want us to be in a hurry to conclude, but from the investigation gathered, the Ipob lawyer said that at first his life was the one that was at risk. The Nigerian army, though, have been telling this lawyer right from the moment and right from the very day he tried to bail the women who agitated during the EndSARS protest in Oyingbo. Okay, I'm talking about Barrister Richard Okorafor. He is the Ipob lawyer. Okay, you know, Barrister Richard Okorafor participated actively during the EndSARS protest in Oyingbo. So those women that were arrested during the EndSARS protest, he was the one who has been pressing the buttons, who has been making the moves to see to the quick release of these women and some other arrested Ipob members. So since they were unable to get him, they decide to go after his mother. According to him, his investigation gave him a clear view that the Nigerian army assassinated his mother. So you can see that even our Nigerian army are no longer protectors of the citizens, but rather they are now the killers of the citizens. You see that people who we have given who our lives has been placed into their hands for protection are now the ones taking our lives. Is it supposed to be so? They're supposed to be the one protecting us, but they are now the one taking the life that was given to them to protect. You can see. So can you tell me how good such kind of a thing is? What kind of message is our Nigerian army passing? In fact, only this year has really made a rubbish of our Nigerian army. You can imagine. Just this year, the beginning of this year alone has made a mess of the force. A mess of the force. And all this started from the very day Uzodinma gave access to the Nigerian military into Imo State. And that is why I will tell you boldly that Uzodinma is the architect of all that has been happening in the southeast. So even if they want to start holding anyone responsible, or even if Ipob want to start their investigation, they should start it with Uzodinma. And mind you, the death of the Ipob lawyer's mother should not be taken for granted and should not be overlooked, because we have been recording too much of too much death of Ipob members. Ikonso was killed. He was killed, and the kind of killing given to Ikonso is a very evil killing. I call it evil killing because it is a killing that was done with intentionally, and he was killed in the presence of his own family. It is crazy. It is crazy. You see that? So we cannot take it. We should not take it. We should not look down on it, but rather an action should be taken on that. You understand? Before it's too late. Let's look into the contents anyway. The Nigerian army have reportedly killed the mother of Ipob lawyer Barrister Richard Okorafor after failing to trail his way about. The lawyer disclosed this from hiding, as he has been keeping safe since the attempt on his life by same Nigerian army as he left Alpha Military Command Base, Abuja, in February 2021. This is coming barely hours after the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra ordered the suspension of all forms of physical gatherings of the group nationwide, following the manhunt of the group by the Nigerian security operatives in the southeast region. According to a statement by Ipob's head of the Directorate of State, DOS Chika Edoziem, this is coming barely 3 months after the botched assassination attempt of the Ipob lawyer, Barrister Chukwuemeka Okorafor, while trying to secure the release of suspected Ipob women that were arrested in Oyigbo, Rivers State during the post-EndSARS crackdown on Igbos living in Oyigbo, Rivers State at the order of Governor Nyesom Wike, and clandestinely moved to various cells in Abuja, while the army continued denying having them in their custody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has disclosed that Barrister Okorafor was ambushed by men who trailed him with a white Hilux truck on Suleja Bida Highway and opened fire on his car. The Ipob leader revealed this in a press release he signed and made through the group's media and publicity secretary Emma Powerful. According to him, Okorafor, a legal practitioner for Ipob, was leaving Alpha Military Commando Base in Suleja, where he had gone to confirm an intelligence report regarding some Biafran agitators detained by Nigerian army when he was attacked. Following the assassination attempt made in Abuja today, February 25th, 2021, by Nigerian army sponsored by the likes of Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, on the life of Barrister Chukwuemeka Richard Okorafor, the Ipob lawyer, who has been at the forefront of efforts to secure the release of Biafran women abducted from the ruins of destroyed synagogues at Obigbo in the aftermath of the EndSARS protest and taken to military execution facility in Fulani-controlled Sharia North as sex slaves. I, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra Ipob, wish to put the world on notice that Nigerian government is waging an undeclared but brutal war on the law-abiding citizens of Biafra. This cowardly assassination attempt by the Nigerian army is evidence of their desperation to frustrate Ipob from securing freedom for kidnapped and dehumanized women bound and chained in military barracks in the north for the amorous pleasure of these elements in the security agencies that specialize and derive pleasure in raping Biafran women. That is it. So, my dear viewers, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has just made it open now for the world to hear and know that this is what the Biafrans are going through. You understand? So since they didn't get him, they decided to go after the mother. So that is why Ipob need to take it up legally by force. Alright, let me hear from you, my dear viewers. Please, your comments are very much important. Don't forget to leave them below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.